Hey everyone, welcome to Simble Things, a channel where I talk about living with c-PTSD, mental health and everything that goes along with that. So today's episode, I wanted to ask, do you even know you have c-PTSD? Now if you're watching this video and you watch this channel, then you probably do know. But there's so many people out there that have no idea. And so many of us found out like way later in life than probably we should have. So depending on how old you are and when you saw a therapist or a psychologist or something, the condition of c-PTSD may have not been known about or widely known about. And certainly for me, when I've had counselling much earlier on in my life, you know, they talked about having depression and anxiety because of my abusive childhood, but there was nothing really talked about in terms of c-PTSD. It's, you know, the people, the medical professionals I had talked to about my mental health didn't ever mention it, didn't ever really talk about it. So there's a lot of other people out there that have this condition and have no idea. They literally have no idea. And you know, there's still a lot of mental health professionals, medical professionals that don't fully understand c-PTSD, that don't know enough about it, don't really know enough about the condition in order to be able to say to their patients whether they have it or not. You know, it's still not as understood widely as it should be. So how did I find out I had c-PTSD? Well, it's kind of a random story. So as I said, I've had counselling and from the doctors and stuff, you know, I knew I had depression and anxiety and that was just known, right? That was just that. And I remember it was like, I was in my late 20s, early 30s, something like that. For context, I'm 37, nearly 38 now. So yeah, a few years ago. And I was just, I remember I was going up the stairs and there was just this moment, just my mind was thinking about things, rolling things around. And there was this moment I realized that despite all the years and all the counseling and everything that I've been through and tried to recover from, all the abusive experiences I've been through, I realized there was always this bit that just felt wrong. Like there just never, there's just this bit that felt wrong and I could never really feel like okay with it and at peace with it, even though I felt quite at peace with everything I've been through. And I felt kind of okay and an acceptance of it. But then I just realized I have c-PTSD, and I kind of knew a bit about the condition at that point, but then, you know, then I went on to learn more and talk to doctors and other medical professionals about it. But it was that point, and it was really funny, it's just like, oh, you've got c-PTSD though. And then as soon as I realized that, I was like, oh yeah, I do. And the funny thing is, like, you might think finding out you have c-PTSD is like a really awful thing, but for me it was a huge relief. It really made sense, because the more I learned about the condition, the more my health, both physical and mental health, made more sense to me. And it made sense there was this part of me that's always going to feel not at peace and not okay, because c-PTSD does that to your mind. Your mind's physically different to somebody without that condition. You know, it has very physical effects on your body. So yeah, realizing that made things a lot more straightforward for me. And I felt like, you know, I'd really traveled that road of kind of trying to get over you know, just that path to better mental health. You know, I travelled quite far down it, but realising that helped a lot, and then pushed me further down still, and you know, still walking it day by day. That's just how it goes with a condition, with mental health conditions. We have to take it day by day, but realising I had c-PTSD, yeah, it made things make a lot more sense to me. And I know there's a lot of people out there that have this condition and are just struggling and battling and often getting angry at themselves for not being okay, and without still thinking that without realising there's all these other issues, right? And that's really sad, isn't it? But, you know, hopefully all those people can start to find out, maybe a doctor can help them, or maybe somebody can help them, or, you know, if you know somebody that you know through being through an abusive childhood or some like really severely abusive episodes in their life, then, you know, you can talk to them about it. And I know that's hard. I fully know that's hard, but, you know, you can try. You can definitely try. But yeah, I think that's it for today. I hope you're all staying safe, being kind to yourself, taking things a day at a time. And remember, there is always help out there. I put a link to the c-PTSD Foundation in the comments below. If there's anything you think I should link to, then put a comment below and I'll have a look, and if I like it, I'll add it to the description of future videos. But yeah, take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.